Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Jayden's whimsical journey to the magical garden. A special bedtime story for Jayden. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a curious little girl named Jayden. Jayden had a wild imagination and loved exploring the world around her. Every night before bedtime, Jayden's mom would read her a new story, and Jayden would drift off to sleep, dreaming of her very own adventures. One evening, as Jayden snuggled under her cozy blanket, her mom handed her a special book called Stink, the Super Incredible Collection. Jayden's eyes sparkled with excitement as she saw the colorful illustrations on the cover. It was a collection of 3 thrilling stories about a boy named Stink, who had fantastic adventures. With her mom's soothing voice, Jayden delved into the first story, Stink, the Incredible Shrinking Kid. As she listened attentively, she imagined herself in Stink's shoes, shrinking down to the size of a peanut, and exploring a world filled with enormous insects and fascinating plants. After finishing the first story, Jayden's imagination was ignited. She asked her mom to read the second story, Stink and the Incredible Supergalactic Jawbreaker. In this adventure, Stink embarked on a mission to find the mythical Jawbreaker, rumored to have magical powers. Jayden felt her heart race as she imagined herself alongside Stink, dodging obstacles and solving clever puzzles to uncover the Jawbreaker's secrets. As the second story reached its thrilling climax, Jayden could hardly wait for the final story, Stink and the World's Worst Super Stinky Sneakers. In this adventure, Stink found himself in possession of a pair of sneakers that smelled worse than anything he had ever encountered. Jayden giggled at the funny mishaps that followed Stink wherever he went, imagining herself in a world where laughter was the best medicine. When the last page of the book was turned, Jayden's mom kissed her goodnight and gently closed the storybook. But Jayden's imagination was far from ready to rest. As she snuggled deeper into her pillow, she couldn't help but dream of embarking on her very own adventure. In her dream, Jayden found herself standing in the moonlit garden just beyond her bedroom window. The garden was unlike anything she had ever seen before. The flowers shimmered in vibrant colors, and the air was filled with a sweet, enchanting fragrance. Jayden took a step forward, and to her surprise, the flowers began to dance and sing. Giggling with delight, Jayden joined the flowers in their joyful dance. As she twirled, she noticed a path leading deeper into the garden. Curiosity tugged at her, and she followed the path, her heart pounding with excitement. Soon, Jayden stumbled upon a magical fountain, surrounded by friendly animals. The animals beckoned her to join them, and together, they splashed and played in the sparkling water. Jayden couldn't help but laugh as a mischievous squirrel splashed her with a tiny wave. Continuing her adventure, Jayden discovered a hidden treehouse, nestled high among the branches. Climbing up, she found herself in a cozy room filled with books and toys. Jayden spent hours exploring, creating stories of her own, and letting her imagination run wild. As dawn approached, Jayden knew it was time to return home. With a heavy heart, she bid farewell to the magical garden and its wonderful inhabitants. The flowers waved goodbye, and the animals whispered promises to meet again. As Jayden woke up, she couldn't help but smile, knowing that she could return to the magical garden in her dreams whenever she pleased. She felt a sense of wonder and excitement for the adventures that awaited her in the real world. From that day forward, Jayden's imagination soared to new heights. She embraced every story she read, every moment of play, and every opportunity to let her imagination take flight. With each adventure, Jayden learned that the world was full of endless wonders, waiting to be explored. As Jayden closed her eyes, she whispered to herself, "Good night, magical garden. I'll see you in my dreams." And with a contented sigh, she drifted off to sleep, ready for the next chapter in her own incredible story. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.